For the majority of us, pouring water in a glass is no problem. But for people with neurological diseases such as MS, stroke or spinal cord injuries, pouring water, drinking, getting dressed or other everyday activities are difficult or even impossible. Although more and more people survive a neurological disease, rehabilitation centers are not equipped with enough staff to work one-on-one with each patient. Most of the time, therapists are forced to treat 2 or even 3 patients at the same time, which makes it almost impossible for them to work client-centered or as individualized as possible. Therefore, we developed a technology-based system called the iAct to support therapists in providing client-centered or very individualized training for each patient. iAct is a system based on motion detection software. So there's no controller involved like with the Nintendo Wii. There are no cables or even sensors that have to be placed on the patient's body. Yes, therapists can record the movement that is necessary for the task that the patient wants to exercise. The recorded movement can be adapted with just a few clicks, and all training parameters are adjustable to the functional ability of the patient. So the amount of sets, repetitions, and the time of the break in between sets and repetitions can be changed. Furthermore, the therapist can adjust the size and position of the targets that the patient has to reach. And also, the allowed range of motion is also adjustable. The patient then receives personal feedback in real time. So the iAct is actually a bit like having a personal coach. Yes, we already did some research with a prototype that we developed. Here you can see a patient doing some full body exercises with the iAct. And the results so far are good to very good. Patients find the system very useful and they are very motivated to use the iAct in their rehabilitation process for additional therapy time. We surely think so. The iAct has already been proven to be motivational and useful for patients in their rehabilitation process and to support therapists in providing client-centered and individualized training. And that's what we want, to support the therapist and to help patients reach their own personal goals, such as pouring and drinking their own glass of water. I'll drink to that. Cheers.